So hello again. Today I have an exciting video for you. It's exciting for me because I'm going to be reviewing and I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup using LA Colors. Alright, so I bought these products mostly at Daiso because Daiso does carry the LA Colors brand, and also at least the one here in Houston, Texas. And also I have bought some of them at the Dollar Tree. If you want more info on where I bought them, I have another video where it's a haul from Daiso and Dollar Tree, and yeah, it's going to show a little more in depth each product, but I'm going to be using them on my face today. So I'm going to get started. The nail polish that I have on, I mean, I'm really bad at putting on nail polish, but this nail polish is LA Colors, and it's LA Colors Color Crease Gel, and it looks like this, and it says Gel Extreme Shine Gel Like Polish. Gel Like. It says Gel Like Shine, no UV needed, so you don't need any UV lights for it, and that's great. It says to apply 2 coats. I only applied 1, but with 1 coat you can see how well it covered. I mean, I'm impressed, and I think I'm gonna go back and buy more shades just because I love how much it covers. Like, oh my gosh, it's really nice. I just put it on this morning, so I don't know how long it will last, but it's nice. Even though I'm really bad at doing my nails. Look, it's terrible. So I'm gonna put on the smoothing face primer. It says smoothing face primer, color corrector, and it's in peach. It neutralizes dark spots. So this is a primer, and I'm gonna put this on right now. It looks like this. So it's not that thin of a consistency. We'll see how this does. Doesn't smell like anything. Actually, it does smell like something. It has like a slight perfume smell. Very slight. I feel like with primers, you don't always see them working. They kind of work behind the scenes. And so it's kind of hard to tell if it's doing anything at all. Okay. So now I'm going to put on the Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation, which is this one right here. It's glass. Is it glass? Is it glass? Feels like glass. Maybe it's acrylic, but it feels heavy. And it has a little pump. So I'm going to pump it right here. That's one pump. And the way I usually apply my foundation is I will dab it on my face, and then I will use my sponge and just like sponge it all around. Okay, I'm gonna try to put a little bit more and see what happens if I add more layers. Let's put more like around here. I don't have any blemishes, but I do have like a little bit of like higher pigmentation around my mouth. Not bad at all. And it does not feel caked on my skin. My face looks a little more even. By the way, I dyed my hair yesterday, so I have like kind of like a different color. It said crimson, and it's like a new product that came out, and I bought it at Sally's, and it does lighten the hair a little bit. Virgin hair, which was my roots, because none of the rest of my hair is virgin. Okay, so that was the foundation. I did not buy a concealer, so I'm going to be using, well, I didn't buy a concealer because they didn't have any. They either didn't have any or they didn't have my correct shade, and that's why I didn't buy it. But I'm going to put this around my eyes. What they did have though was like, what are they called? Like contouring. They had a lot of contouring stuff. I just don't use contouring. That's why I didn't buy any, because I wouldn't know how to like show it to you, like to see how it works, because I don't even know how to do contouring. So I mean, I gotta say, this foundation's pretty good. I like it. All right, let's see my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, I found this, and it's called the Browy Wowie Tinted Brow Gel. Looks like this and like this. I mean, it's staining my skin. I put it on here and I'm like trying to take it off and it doesn't come off. All right. So this is in the shade Universal Taupe. It's pretty dark. By the way, the foundation is in the shade Nude. Now I'm going to start my eyeshadows. All right, so the eyeshadow that I bought, I actually bought two eyeshadows. I bought this one. I bought this one. It's called Day to Night. Day to Night. That's the name of it. Day to Night. And this is the front and this is the back. And it does bring this little sponge tip applicator. I'm gonna be using my brush. It doesn't bring a mirror, so I'm gonna be using this little mirror right here. All right, so these eyeshadows, the ones on the sides, they are shimmers, and the ones in the middle are all satin. There's no mattes at all. So I'm gonna try to see what I can do. I'm gonna grab this one right here, this purple one, and I'm gonna be adding that to my crease, because why not? I really don't like to have shimmer on my crease. I really don't. But this is not a shimmer. This is more like a satin. All right. I'm going to be adding a little bit of the white color, the white shade right here in the corner. What's the only white shade? I'm going to be adding it to just below my eyebrow. Oh yeah, that's really white. All right, so I'm going to grab this one right here, which is kind of like that bluish purple, and I'm going to add it to the outer corner right here. I'm kind of adding it to my crease as well, like on the bottom part of my crease. And they did have different colors, like different palettes. They're all the same layout. They were just different shades. I think they had more like a nude one. They had pinks and they had purples. It must have been around like what, $5, $6 for the palette. It's like a wash of color. It's not like super pigmented, but it's not going on patchy. It's like, it's just like a wash of color. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this shade right here, which is like a mauve, like a really light mauve color, and I'm gonna add that to the inner part of my lid. And it's also a shimmer. Let's try with the sponge tip applicator. I don't like how that feels. I'm gonna do it with my finger. I'm gonna try to add that darker one that I had in the corner with my finger. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna use the black and I'm gonna try to deepen that outer corner just a tiny little bit. So I'm gonna be using the black that's in the palette. I'm gonna also add that same shade, the black, to the bottom. All right, so now I'm gonna use this LA Color Ice Pigment Powder. And I'm gonna put it on my eyelid as well. And it is a pigment powder. It does come with like a little cap and like a little sifter right there. But I wasn't able to take out that plastic that it brings on top, so I just open up like the whole thing. And it's very loose. Kind of like metallic. It's like a metallic powder. So I'm going to put that on my lid. It looks like this. You can see it on my hand right there. I really like this powder. It's pretty good. It's like a pressed pigment. Is that what it's called? I mean, when you press it, it really does amazing things. And they did have it in a whole lot of shades. They didn't only have it in purple. They had it in so many shades that I think I'm going to go back and buy some more. There's nothing like, there's no fallout at all from any of these shadows. Not even from that pigment powder. So now I'm going to use this eye pencil, and it's called the Eyeliner Pencil in Violet. It's this one right here. You could barely see it. I bought this one in Violet. It's like an indigo color just because they didn't have black. Otherwise, I would have gotten black. So I'm going to use this to line my eyes. I'm going to show it to you on my hand. This is what it looks like. It feels smooth. It's purple. Let's see what happens when I do that. It doesn't smudge. Kind of just erases a little bit if I like do it hard. But it doesn't smudge at all. So that's good. Since it's purple, it's really hard to see where I have it or where I don't have it. But you could tell a little bit, like underneath here. You could tell a little bit. Now I am going to do my eyelashes. So I got this one right here, and it's called the LA Colors Full Big Lash. LA Colors Big Lash. And it's for full lashes. That's the effect. And the shade is Beyond Black. All right, let's try this. This is what it looks like. Doesn't smell like anything. It's not goopy at all. This is pretty good. I want you to see this because you can see my regular eye. And then you can see this one right here. I like it. This is definitely a keeper. Because so many mascaras, like I feel like if I try to do more than one coat, they'll start clumping together all my eyelashes. At some point, I just thought maybe I didn't have many eyelashes, and that's why it looked like I have 4. I made it look like I have 4. But I don't think it's that. I think that it's the mascara. Okay. I really like this mascara. I like it better than some more expensive ones. Okay, so now I'm gonna use a blush, and I bought this one, and it just says LA Colors Blush. Nothing else. Actually, it's in the shade Groovy. Groovy, and this might not be the right shade for this look, but that's what I'm using. I'm not even sure I'm using the right brush. It's more like a neutral shade. So it does have the pigment. It might not be the right shade for this look. It does have a tiny little bit of sheen to it. Yeah, it does have a little bit of sheen. It feels like a highlighter. And now I'm going to use the highlighter. So the highlighter that I got is also just as highlighter. And this one I got at the Dollar Tree, as well as the blush. I got both at the Dollar Tree. And this is in the shade Jazzy. And it looks like this. Looks like this. Alrighty. So I'm going to be grabbing some of this and I'm going to be putting it here. It does highlight. Oh, it does highlight for sure. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna use is the matte liquid lip color, which is this one right here, and it says matte all over the cap right there. And the shade is Eclipse. This one feels a lot like the NYX lip lingerie. Like, that's what the packaging feels like. The packaging actually feels really nice. It's a little bit heavy. It's so pretty. It smells like buttercream. My hair today is just crazy. Maybe because I dyed it yesterday. It's unruly. But anyways, this is the final look. Tell me what you think. This is my final look. Like I said, my full face of LA colors. So what were my favorite products? I am gonna have to say there's a tie between three of them. Yeah, there's a tie between three of these products, and it will be the LA Colors Ice Pigment Powder. I love this, and I'm gonna get more shades of this. The Big Lash Mascara, because I love a really good basic mascara that does not clump. It doesn't give me like those spider eyelashes, and this one doesn't do any of that. It just like makes them a little bit bolder and darkens them, and that's exactly what I was looking for. So I love that. And this, last but not least, is this the nail polish, because oh my gosh, it does look like gel. It looks like gel. Not only that, it went on so smooth. There are no streaks at all. It's completely like opaque. Like there's no sheerness to it. It's completely opaque. And I don't know if it's just because of it's a black, but I would think because it's a black, like it would be more sheer. Sometimes blacks are sheer. And I have bought other ones that just even with a bunch of layers, like you still like could see through it. And you could see a bunch of streaks on it. This one, and it dried down so fast. Like, I have Essie, I have Sally Hansen, I have a bunch of different nail polishes there. None of them dried down this fast. This just dries down really fast. And I mean, the only reason why it looks a little funny is because I'm not good at all at doing my nails. Like, my hand shakes too much and I always go outside the lines. But it is a great product, and I love this. I love this nail polish. The rest of the stuff, I feel they were good. I probably wouldn't purchase them again because I do have other favorites. But these three right here, definitely. I want that nail polish in like many shades. The mascara I'm going to keep buying. The pigment powder, I'm going to buy more shades of it. So yeah, I don't think any of these things were truly bad at all. Like, actually, they were pretty decent. The only thing that I am not so sure about is the eyeshadow palette, and just because there's no mattes in it, and I really like my mattes. I like there to be a combination of both things, and I'm not really into satin finishes. I like mattes better, so they should have just done the shimmers and some mattes, but that's what they didn't do it. So plus a lot of these shades they kind of look the same. I know they're not. This one looks like this one, except that this one is a shimmer and that's a satin. This one looks like this one. There's just like slight variation in the color. This one and this one, they're a little bit different. See, let me see. One of them has a little more blue. The other one has a little more purple. You can see it right here. And then you have this one and this one. You could tell that they're different. This is more mauve, more like a mauvey color, compared to this one, which is a little more purple. This one is a little more like a indigo sort of color. This is more like bluish, like, I don't know. So they all look different once you put them on your fingers. They all kind of look different. But like I said, I wish they would have done mattes right here and just left the shimmers on the sides. Personal opinion. Tell me what you think. Alrighty, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great, blessed day. Stay safe out there. Bye.